All right, guys, we're gonna be showing you two properties today, two of our new listings. This one in Parkside is listed at $920,000. Their loss is your gain. It should be priced for more, I'll explain. We're gonna show you this one next, and I wanna know in the comments, would you rather live here or live there? So stay tuned. One thing unique about this community is the maintenance fees have actually gone down. Go to coreteamhawaii.com, go to the bottom, fill out the contact form if you have questions about this property or others. It's not common that fees go down, but fees have gone down in this community, which just shows you that things are being managed properly and people are paying attention and taking care of the right things. This home is really overdone. It's the nicest home in the community, I would say, at least definitely the nicest home on the market. End unit. When you're in this community, it pays to be on the end. Kenji has an acquaintance that lives right over there. I think mine lives next door. You know, my home's a little more spaced out now, but it is still a little bit like lonely. When you go outside, you don't get the, hey neighbor. Nobody really talks to each other, and of the like two neighbors I have, there's not a lot of conversation happening. In this kind of community, inevitably, your kid's gonna have more kids to bike with, your wife's gonna have more wives to talk crap about you with. And so I kind of miss living in this more like mid-sized community. All right, guys, so I made the statement of this should be priced higher. Here's the thing. It's hard to tell on camera. That's some thick paper. $920,000. We sold one of the more recent comps in this community on the buy side. There were multiple offers, so we understood like where the sweet spot was and what needed to happen for that home to sell. And it was over 900. I think it was like 908 that we closed out. This home is way more than $12,000 better. The owners renovated it to keep this thing for a long time. The CapEx, big things that are gonna pop up in the near future, they renovated it thinking, let's not deal with any of that. Let's really trick this place out. Let me give you some context of me saying that's hard for me to say that. This morning, I didn't tell you, Kenj. So not only water heater, but AC, and I think I'm replacing both. Today, I probably have $15,000 in capital expenditures on my Ko'olina rental. And I'm gonna send them to Roy's for dinner because they had to sleep overnight. It was hot last night. Did you use AC?
Bro, I did.
You used AC and they don't usually use AC. It was hot and the guy messaged me upset and I was like, I understand. If I seem happy, it's because I'm being happy for you guys, but and doing my job. But yeah, these owners with that in mind, they're like, let's make everything super nice. So you see new flooring. This guy right here, this bench even with additional storage is a big deal. This is something that you would want to do, but you probably wouldn't do when you buy it. Cabinets. I even like this touch because this is the cabinet that's gonna get greasy. So now you can wipe it. Like everything is thought of in the home. This is something I've been meaning to do in my home. I need some wood and some stuff and it's just, everything is done. Nicer sink. And there was no intention to sell. So if we just looked at, well, that one sold for 908 or others sold at even 900 or whatever others sold for. And we started to tally, well, how much nicer is this one? We'd probably arrive at like 940, but we were priced at 920, which is why this home's probably gonna be under contract by the time that you watch this video. We're filming this on a Thursday for Sunday. Oftentimes our videos are filmed in close proximity to the time that they're released. I just got a call on the way over here. This agent who we've been negotiating with said, what if I remove this and remove this? You think we can get a deal done? I have a feeling that our sellers are gonna say, yeah, we can start moving towards getting a deal done if we remove those couple of things that we were not okay with. That's happening live. Assuming we're under contract, you'll know because I'll tell Kenj and he'll post it right now. Okay, even the light down there, the trim, everything, just things you don't see. In this price point, people don't usually go to this length unless they know they're gonna be here forever. They went to this length because they had planned to keep it for a very long time and now they just aren't. So again, whoever's getting this is gonna be lucky. We come upstairs into a loft situation. For me, I like 3 bedrooms and a loft over 4 bedrooms. This bathroom stands out immediately. I mean, it's just bougie and nice. Let's take a look at the primary. Large French doors, high-end ceiling fan, and look at this bathroom. It's like 90% of the way to, oh wow, they just flipped this home entirely. They just gutted and flipped this home entirely. We're like 90+% there. You know, I don't know who's gonna go to the length of putting a fan in their closet, but they did. One of the things I like about living in I miss about living in this area, because I grew up and went to high school here, etc., is proximity to the beach. I live in Moiliili. It's a little cooler in weather. I don't go beaches often. You know, we always talk about on the channel, but if it's like 4:30 p.m., I'm like, am I gonna go beach or not? I'm not, because I'm all the way in Moiliili. But if I lived here, I would. Shout outs to our friend Mark Pierre. He sent me a video yesterday morning, as he usually does when he's working. He's like, bro, the waves are good today. And he shows me this video of the waves and someone surfing at Barber. So it was good yesterday. I would go today if I weren't filming this for you. But we're gonna go film one more. So a lot of people ask, oh, what areas of the island do you guys typically work, etc.? Really, if the island were a circle, we do a lot of business except for like one little 16th of a coast area. And it's just because no one does a lot of business in that area. Eva's not for everyone. Not everyone wants as much square footage as they can get in the 900,000 plus range, and to have this loft and all that. Some people want more condo living. A low price per square foot maintenance fee in a big 2-bedroom condo. And so we're gonna go show you that next. All right guys, so now we are in town. We're close to UH, we're close to Waikiki, we're close to everything. This is the King's Gate building. The thing that stands out, the common theme that I'll probably say when I'm up there, is just that it's big. It's really big and large. The maintenance fees for anything big and large have to reflect the square footage, but the maintenance fee on this is only $1.08 per square foot, $1.08. Given the size, 1,056 square foot, and we're gonna be 15 floors up with a view on that side of the building. So let's go take a look. For anyone who actually cared, I did receive good news on the drive from there to here. I don't actually have to spend 14 grand on the AC. Yeah, it's just the capacitor. I don't know what I'm getting charged, probably 700, 800, 1200, I don't know. These are the pitfalls, the ups and downs of owning real estate. And so if you are owning as an investor, you may have to have an evening like last night and a morning like I just had. Avoid being like me with all this stress, thinking you're gonna have a $16,000, $17,000 morning, and buy something that requires less maintenance. Like that one in Eva, or like this one in town. So again, guys, this is a big 2-bedroom. We sometimes get clients looking for condos in town, and they're specifically looking for 2 bedrooms, but larger. This is the best value in this building, as I mentioned. $495,000 list price. You walk in, big living, dining area, whatever it is you want to make it. I am listing this one with Aiden, so there was a chance that there was gonna be Jiu-Jitsu part 2, but it didn't happen. But we certainly could hold Jiu-Jitsu class in here and have probably 12 people total rolling. It's a really big space. Also, we're west facing. Obviously, a diamond head view is beautiful, but I've said it time and time again on this channel. I don't know if it's because I prefer sunsets or what the reason is, but I like looking west. I actually like looking Mauka as well. So I can see right into the valley. It's lush, it's green. And one thing about Manoa Valley is it's always green. All year, yeah, you can safely say, I mean, it's peak of summer right now. Yeah, Manoa Valley is always green. Not like Makaha Valley, which is sometimes brown, sometimes green. Green views all day long, and then a west side sunset. Floors are brand new, paint is brand new, and then everything else is updated as well. Stone counters, not the original cabinets, so cabinets have been replaced, newer appliances. This is a small thing, but one thing, I hate doing dishes. Probably 80-20 in my house. I'm 20% that I do the dishes. I do other things. But if I were going to have to do dishes, thankfully there's something for me to look at. There's a view, so I like that. You know, I mentioned Manoa and the Manoa views, but I guess important to mention that this is conveniently located. Moiliili, which has a soft spot for me, is where my dad grew up in this town. It wasn't like this back then in the 40s and 50s and maybe into the 60s, but it's a convenient area. If you want to go live Waikiki life, what, depending on the stoplights, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. If you want to be in Manoa, even closer actually, because less stoplights, University Ave's right there. You want to go catch a volleyball game, go Bows, you know, whatever UH athletics games, you're there, at least at the line to get into the parking lot in minutes. So super convenient location. When you think town, this is kind of on that, you know, the heart of what we would consider town, from Moiliili to what, Punch Bowl. Take a look at the bathrooms and then the bedrooms, get an idea of how big this thing is. Kitchen that way, 2 bedrooms. You know, our stager did a good job in here. Check this out. One thing, just anytime I see a ukulele or an instrument, I think, oh wow, good staging. Ooh, no, not tuned though. I can't jam for you guys. It's not tuned. It's not for that. This same as the other living area, more west views. Yeah, you can see West Oahu Mountains actually, but through the cityscape, more of the town mountain views, right? I can see the ocean there, and actually I can see waves because there's a south swell right now, so I can tell that get waves. So if you need surf check, you can do surf check from right there. The primary bedroom, one of the cool things is, you know, you are on the corner of this building, so you're getting 2 different views and whatnot. And while this primary bedroom doesn't have as good of a view as the rest of the unit. It is that like southeast facing. I don't know. My compass may be broken, but point I was gonna get to is in the evening when it's time to sleep, this will have not gotten sun in this window for several hours. And then, you know, primary bathroom here, which they've done some recent upgrades and fixed this thing up. So these bathrooms are nice. They're not huge, similar to my house. So my house I live in, when you walk in my house, you're like, oh, pretty big house. Not huge, but we have the high ceiling, so it gives this grander feel than it really is. If I were to then close your eyes, and then if I were to put you in my primary, you know, bedroom in the bathroom, you'd be like, oh, kind of underwhelming, given that when you walk into the house, how big it looks. I don't want to call my listings bathrooms underwhelming, but I am trying to sell it to you so that you go to coreteamhawaii.com, go to the bottom, fill out the contact form, and buy this property for our seller. But you know, keeping things honest, you're gonna come here, you're gonna say to yourself, the bathrooms are just, you know, big enough. Leave that size for the rest of the unit. What you need a big bathroom for? You ever been in Japan? You know what it is? Bro, your elbow is hitting the thing. In that sense, this would be a big bathroom in Japan. But this would be what, 2 apartments in Japan? No, literally what? Just this alone, you might make it 2 to 3 units, huh? I mean, we're over 1,000 square foot, the whole thing. And 300 square foot units are normal there, so it's a big place. You should buy it.